Please like and subscribe and press the notification button. You'll be glad you did. Question: if the United States of America were to be a racist country, why then do you have a high number of people wanting to go to that country? Why? Why do people application for visas, for example, across different places in the world, towards countries in the Western world? I think the application for visas towards the United States should be one of the highest in the world, if not the highest in the world. If they were a racist country, why are people going there? If Australia were exactly racist, why are people going there? If Canada were to be racist, why are people going there? If the United Kingdoms and the countries that you have in the United Kingdoms, from Ireland to England to Wales to Scotland, if they were to be racist, why are people heading towards that direction? Okay, if countries like France or countries like Sweden or countries like Holland, Netherlands, or even Germany, if they were exactly racist, why are black, yellow, green, or whatever people, why are they heading towards that direction? And why are these countries also accepting some of these people? I'm talking of those who are coming in legally. Talking of those who are coming in legally. I'm not talking of illegal migrants. Even if you look at the illegal migrants numbers to some of these countries that we're talking about, why are they heading towards a place if they are inherently racist? Okay, do racist people exist sometimes? Way back. Obviously. So, but if they are racist now, in 2022, 2023, 2024, for example, why are people heading towards the place? I guess I probably am asking this question. I obviously I will still need answers to it, because I know people who know quite a lot of things about this, and those who are Americans, those who are Germans, those who are Brits, or whatever, Australians and whatever, anywhere in the world can still answer and probably answer me or concerning these questions. But here is a view that I have about this. I do not believe that these countries are racist. I do not believe so. And I'm not saying this because I want because I want to go there or anything. No, I'm not so keen about all that. But the main thing is, because I see in the media on a daily basis, and I see in the media around, I read on social media and what have you, and whenever you read these things and you see people, especially maybe people who are like liberals or whatever, or who tilt towards the left, saying some of these countries are racist, or saying things like the heterosexual white male are usually racist or something of that nature, or that the white man is the enemy of the whole world or something of that nature. I really find that very odd. I find that very odd, and it is something that I do not particularly believe in at all. So why I say some of these countries are not racist is that, yeah, they are still accepting people. Okay, you might want to talk about the gains that they get from this immigration. You can say, oh, they are bringing these people in so that they can fill in some of the industries where they need hands or whatever, or they can raise taxes from them. You can throw in this bit. But someone who truly will hate you and effectively hates you will rather say, you are not coming into my country. Someone who truly and effectively hates you would rather say, don't even step on my borders. Sorry about that, please. They would rather say, don't even step on my borders. So, but they are giving you visas. They are giving you opportunities. Sometimes some people who even migrate or go to those places illegally, eventually, instead of deporting all of them, sometimes they will even try to regularize your papers and try to also accept you in and say, okay, you can still come into the system. You have offended the system before, but okay, you can come in now. If they truly hate you, they won't bring you into their countries. If many of these supposedly white countries truly hate the blacks, hate the Arabs, hate the Asians or hate anybody else in the world, I don't think they will always give them the opportunity to become citizens of the place or workers in the place and whatever. I don't think that is something they will always do. So I think there should be a limit to how we talk about this racism thing. If you ask me, oh, somebody will say, oh, it is because you've not experienced racism before. Oh, okay. The fact of the matter is, if anybody who experience racism, I think you can see even my color. I think I'm black enough and dark enough to probably experience that. So, but I don't want to digress. Just a joke there. But the fact of the matter is, we need to cool it off on this racism thing, especially black Americans, and also maybe blacks or what have you. And you have a few, I heard recently some of these guys in some political guys who are who are of Asian descent in Scotland, talking about white, mentioning white male and what have you. What the white people in Scotland, white people confuse 96% of the offices. Or what have you. In a 96% white country, and they are talking about racism in that place. And I find that very odd. We need to cool it off on this racism thing. We need to cool it off. Let's cool it off on the racism thing. I think we need to cool it off. Instead of talking about that, perhaps maybe you should just see how to work on these things and how to work effectively and be useful in many of these countries that black people, yellow people, or whatever find themselves. Anywhere we find ourselves. Let's just cool it off on racism. Racism is not the end of the world. And even if we encounter racists, is that where we are going to end up in life, or is that the only place we will stay, and that the only spot we will stay, and we continue to hate on this supposed racists, or use that to hate other white people or other supposedly other colored people or whatever? I don't think racism should be the end of the world, really. We need to cool it off on talking and shouting racism all the time. Let's cool it off. Let's cool it off. This is a black man's opinion. Anyway, I'm Saeed in Nigeria, and that's my perspective.